If you have missed watching my previous videos on the chapter pair of linear equations in two variables, I will put all the links in the description box below. Today we will be solving exercise 3.1 from the chapter pair of linear equations in two variables. So the first question is, Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. We need to represent the situation algebraically and graphically. So we have two scenarios. One is 7 years ago and the other one is 3 years from now. Okay. Let us take the present age of Aftab and daughter to be X and Y. So the first scenario is 7 years ago. For example, your present age is 15 years. Okay. What was your age 5 years ago? You will say 15 minus 5. I was 10 years, right? So if I ask you, what will be your age 2 years after? 2 years after. You will say 15 plus 2, you will be 17, right? So here also you will apply the same thing. Okay, clear? So 7 years ago, Aftab's age will be, the present age of Aftab is X minus 7. Okay. Daughter's age will be, Y is the present age of the daughter, Y minus 7. Okay. See the statement problem. 7 years ago, I was, here I is Aftab, okay? I is Aftab. Aftab was 7 times as old as you were then. You is daughter. Aftab is telling 7 years ago, I was, what is the age of Aftab 7 years ago? X minus 7, okay? X minus 7 is equals to, I was is equals to 7 times as old as you were then. 7 into Y minus 7. 7 into the daughter's age, Y minus 7, okay? X minus 7 is equals to 7Y minus 49. Now get all X and Y terms to one side and constant term to other side, which is X minus 7Y is equals to minus 42. So if I get minus 42 to left hand side, that will be X minus 7Y plus 42 is equals to 0. Okay. So this is our equation number 1. Now let us form the other equation. We will go with the 3 years from now. 3 years from now is nothing but 3 years after. So after 3 years, Aftab's age is X plus 3. After 3 years, you will add present age plus 3 years. Okay. So daughter's age will be Y plus 3. Okay. Now 3 years after, I shall be, I is Aftab. I shall be, so what is Aftab's age? X plus 3 is equals to 3 times as old as you will be. 3 into you will be. Who is you here? You is the daughter. Y plus 3. Let us solve this. X plus 3 is equals to 3y plus 9. Get all x and y terms to one side. X minus 3y is equals to 6. Let us get plus 6 to left hand side, which becomes minus 6 is equals to 0. So this is our equation number 2. Now we have got two equations, right? What was our first equation? X minus 7y plus 42 is equals to 0 was the first equation, and x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0 is the second equation. Okay, so we have represent this situation algebraically. Okay, now let us represent it graphically. Clear? So to represent graphically we need 2 points. So let us take x is equals to 0 and find 1 point. If you take x is equals to 0, this becomes 0 minus 7y is equals to minus 42. Minus minus gets cancelled. Y is equals to 42 by 7. 7 ones, 7 6 are 42. You will get y is equals to 6. So when x is equals to 0, you will get y is equals to 6. Okay. So when y is equals to 0, so if you take y is equals to 0, if you take y is equals to 0, this whole term will be 0. You will get x is equals to minus 42. Right? So this will be a bigger number to plot it on a graph. So we'll take a smaller number so that it will be easy for us to plot it on a graph. So for that, we will take y is equals to 7. If you take y is equals to 7, which is x minus 7 of 7 is equals to minus 42. X minus 49 is equals to minus 42. So x is equals to minus 42 plus 49, which is x is equals to 7. When you take y is equals to 7, you will get x is equals to 7. Now let us take the points as a of 0, 6 and b of 7, 7. Now let us take the points for the next equation. If you take x is equals to 0, this becomes 0 minus 3y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 6 by minus 3, which is 2. So y is equals to minus 2. If you take x is equals to 0, you will get y is equals to minus 2. And if you take y is equals to 0, if you take y is equals to 0, which is x minus 3 of 0 is equals to 6. So x is equals to 6. So if you take y is equals to 0, you will get x is equals to 6. Now take the points as 0, minus 2 and d of 6, 0. Okay, so let us plot the graph. So first one is 0 and 6. 0 on the x-axis and 6 on the y-axis, which is here. The next one is 7 and 7. 7 on the x-axis and 7 on the y-axis, you will get it here. So join these two. This is your A point and this is your B point. Clear? So the next one is 0 and minus 2. So 0 on the x-axis and minus 2 on the y-axis, which is here. The next one is 6 and 0. 6 on the x axis and 0 on the y axis, which is this one. Now join these two, you will get something like this, right? So if you just extend these both, these two lines are intersecting at a point. This point P is somewhere around 42,12. See, I'm just doing it roughly. So when you do it in your graph sheet, you will get 42,12. Okay. This common point where these intersecting lines meet, this common point P of 42,12 is the solution of a given pair of linear equations. Okay. The next question is, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later, she buys another bat and 3 more balls of a same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent the situation algebraically and geometrically. Okay. So, geometrically meaning is nothing but you need to represent it graphically. Clear? So, let us solve the problem. Let cost of one bat be x and the cost of one ball be y. Okay. So, if the cost of one bat is x, what is the cost of 3 bats? It is 3x. Okay. And if the cost of one ball is y, what is the cost of 6 balls? It is 6y. Clear? Now let us form the equation. So, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats, that is 3x plus 6 balls, 6y, for the rupees 3,900. So, this is our equation number 1. Okay. Later, she buys another bat, that is 1 bat, right? So, the cost of 1 bat is x. Yes, so we'll take as it is x and 3 more balls. Cost of 1 ball is y and 3 balls is 3y for the rupees 1,300. So, x plus 3y is equals to 1,300. Okay. X plus 3y is equals to 1,300. This is our equation 2. See, from the first equation, if you see, this can be simplified further. From the first equation, if you take 3 common, that will be x plus 2y is equals to 3,900. So, 3 ones are 3, 3 3 is 9. So, what will be the first equation? X plus 2y is equals to 1,300 is the first equation and x plus 3y is equals to 1,300 is the second equation. Okay. So, we have represented the word problem algebraically. Now, let us represent geometrically. See, if you see these two equations, these are little bit bigger numbers, right? So, please be careful while taking the numbers. Okay. As I told you, you just need 2 values to draw a straight line. Yes. So, be careful in taking the values. If you take x is equals to 0, what will be the y value? 0 plus 2y is equals to 1,300. Y is equals to 1,300 divided by 2, which is 2 ones, 2 6 are 12. 2 5s are 10, 0. So, y is equals to 650. So, you cannot put y is equals to 0, right? Because you will get x is equals to 1,300. That is a big number to plot it on a graph, right? So, we will simplify it so that we can take a smaller number, okay? So, if you take y is equals to 100, okay? This will be 200, right? So, if you send it to RHS, this will be 1100. Again, you will get x is equals to 1100, which is a bigger number. So let us see if we can take y is equals to 600. If we can get a smaller number, if you take y is equals to 600, that will be x plus 2 of 600 is equals to 1300. That is x plus 1200 is equals to 1300. That is x is equals to 1300 minus 1200, which is 100. Okay. So when y is equals to 600, the x value is 100. Clear? Now let us take it as a points. A of 0, 650 and B of 100, 600. Now let us try to find the points for the next equation. If you take x is equals to 0 or if you take x is equals to 100, this will be a bigger number. Let us take x is equals to 400. That is, if you take x is equals to 400, that will be 400 plus 3y is equals to 1300. So 3y is equals to 1300 minus 400. So 3y is equals to 1300 minus 400 is 900. Y is equals to 900 divided by 3, which is 300. Okay. So you will get y as 300. If you put y is equals to 100, this will be 300. Yes. So if you send it to the RHS, this will be 1000. So let us try that. It will be a little bigger number, but it's okay. Let us try. If you take y is equals to 100, x plus 3 of 100 is equals to 1300. So x plus 300 is equals to 1300. X is equals to 1300 minus 300, which is x is equals to 1000. Okay. You take y is equals to 100, you will get x is equals to 1000. So the points will be C of 400, 300 and D of 1000, 100. Okay. Now let us draw a graph. So the first point is 0 and 650. So 0 on the x-axis, 650 on the y-axis, which is here. Okay. So the next point is 100 and 600. 100 on the x-axis and 600 on the y-axis, which is here. Okay. So if you join these 2 points, you will get like this, right? Yes, the points are A and B. The next one is 400 and 300. 400 on the x-axis and 300 on the y-axis, which is here. Okay. And the next one is 1000 and 100. 1000 on the x-axis and 100 on the y-axis is here. Okay. So if you join these 2 lines, you will get something like this. This is C and this is D. So if I extend these 2 lines, it is meeting at a common point. So that common point P of x and y will be the solution of the given pair of linear equations. Okay. These 2 lines are intersecting at a point P of 1300, 0. P of 1300, 0 is the solution of the given pair of linear equations. So let us solve the next problem. The cost of 2 kgs of apples and 1 kg of grapes in a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kgs of apples and 2 kgs of grapes is rupees 300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. Let us solve the problem. Let 1 kg of apples be X and 1 kg of grapes be Y. So if 1 kg of apple is X, what is the cost of 2 kg of apples? It is 2X. And the cost of 1 kg of grapes is Y. It will be Y only, okay? So it is equals to rupees 160. So the equation will be 2x plus y is equals to 160. So this is our equation 1. Okay. Now let us form the equation 2. After a month, the cost of 4 kg apples and 2 kg grapes is rupees 300. Cost of 1 kg apple is X. Yes. So what will be the cost of 4 kg apples? It is 4x. Okay. Cost of 1 kg grapes is Y. What will be the cost of 2 kg grapes? 2y. Okay. So that is equals to 300. 4x plus 2y is equals to 300. Okay. So if you see this equation, it can be simplified further. Right. So how will you simplify? So if you take 2 common, that is 2x plus y is equals to 300. So 2 ones, 2, 150. Yes. So from here you can get the equation number 2. 2x plus y is equals to 150. So this is our equation number 2. So we have got 2 equations. This is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. So we have represented algebraically. Now let us represent geometrically. Okay. Geometrically is nothing but graphically. Okay. To draw a straight line, you need 2 points. So let us find out the points. See, the equation is 2x plus y is equals to 160. So you might get a little bigger values. You cannot take x is equals to 0 or y equals to 0 because we also have 160. So you might require to take a higher value. See, if you take x is equals to 10, okay, this will be 20, right? So if you send 20 to RHS, this will be 140. Again a bigger value, right? Let us make it simple so that it is easy to plot it on a graph. So if you take x is equals to 50, this becomes 2 into 50 plus y is equals to 160. So this is 100 plus y is equals to 160. Y is equals to 160 minus 100, which is 60, right? That is fine. So you will get y is equals to 60. So if you take y is equals to 20, so this becomes 2x plus 20 is equals to 160. 2x is equals to 160 minus 20. 2x is equals to 140. X is equals to 140 divided by 2, which is 70. So when y is equals to 20, you will get x is equals to 70. Okay. So the points are A of 50 and 60, B of 70 and 20. Now let us find the points for the next equation. If you take x is equals to 10, this will be 20, right? So if you send it to RHS, you will get y is equals to 130. Again, it is a bigger value. So let us see if we can take x is equals to 50. If you take x is equals to 50, you will get 2 into 50 plus y is equals to 150. 100 plus y is equals to 150. Y is equals to 150 minus 100, which is y is equals to 50. So when x is equals to 50, you will get y is equals to 50. If you take y is equals to 30, if you send it to RHS, that will become 120, right? I think we can take y is equals to 30. Take y is equals to 30. So which is 2x plus 30 is equals to 150. 2x is equals to 150 minus 30. 2x is equals to 120. X is equals to 1s, 2 60s are, right? X is equals to 60. So when y is equals to 30, you will get x is equals to 60. So what are the points? C of 50 and 50, D of 60 and 30. Now let us represent it on a graph. So the first point is 50 and 60. So 50 on the x-axis and 60 on the y-axis, which is here. And the next one is 20 and 70. 20 on the x-axis and 70 on the y-axis, which is here. So if you just join those two points, you will get the line like this. This is A and this is B. So the next one is 50 and 50. So 50 on the x-axis and 50 on the y-axis, which is here. The next one is 30 and 60. 30 on the x-axis and 60 on the y-axis, which is here. So we can see that these two lines are parallel lines. So they do not meet at any point. So they do not have any solutions. In the next video, we will continue solving more problems from the exercises.